Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Jordan Love and the San Francisco 49ers taking on Ryan Fitzpatrick and the Green Bay Packers.
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They will be led out by a first-round draft pick back in April in his rookie season. Here's Jordan Love.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. But if he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Love looking to throw it. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
At the 20.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 7 catches, 54 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
First carry out for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. So just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard after the 32.
He's tackled at the 30.
For the Packers and Niners, this, of course, a rematch of the NFC Championship game from a year ago. And that game belonged to the 49ers. You might remember Raheem Mostert. Boy, he really made a name for himself in that one. 220 yards on the ground, 4 touchdown runs in the 37-20 victory that sent the 49ers to Miami. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
On play action. Love to throw. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Corey Willis. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
By the Packers.
So here are the Packers now with great starting field position. And they'll be led out by their veteran quarterback in season number 16 of the NFL. It's Ryan Fitzpatrick.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-to-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 15 carries, 55 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
On second down now. It's Cook, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It'll be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Here's Watkins on the jet sweep. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Carried by the wide receiver.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Well, let's see where they turn on 3rd and goal from the 5. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Complete to
Andy Isabella. His second touchdown on the season. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Taylor. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 27-yard line.
Here's Taylor. Dances by him. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
49ers nothing.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. JPP cruising in for the sack that time.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First first down and 10.
At their own
the Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did something with that.
On second down, it's Cook. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 44. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 6. And a Packer first down.
Here's Watkins on the jet sweep. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big, or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
This is third down.
From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they weren't able to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down.
Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
Like 20, 56. Here we go. Watch tight.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 12-yard line.
To the air again, Fitzpatrick. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Colts leading tackler in 2019, Anthony Walker, gets another one there. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Off the play fake, Love. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He was covered by Kevin Byard.
Love. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
In punt formation.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. On the return, here's Richard. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And they had a nice little drive going last time. threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Fitzpatrick now from the 50. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4, second down.
46-yard line.
Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he...
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Third and long, Fitzpatrick following the sack. What can he and the gang come up with? From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And he's going to go down again. Corner blitz by Josh Norman. Works like a charm.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On now, the former Vol, Michael Pilardi. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, guys, thanks very much. We'll get back with you shortly. But first, let's take a look at what's coming up this weekend around the NFL. The best of the early games on Sunday may just be in Buffalo, where the Bills face a big test as they get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. More good stuff later in the afternoon, one being down in the desert, where it'll be the Cardinals at home in Glendale, taking on the Miami Dolphins. And lastly, Sunday Night Football has a good one lined up between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Bucks. Meanwhile, in our game, just the lone touchdown accounting for all the scoring. A tight one, 7-0 is the score. And for the call of the second half, we send it back to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one. Touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Young Wei Koo set to kick.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. This will make it into the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. So here are the Packers now to take over. They've won 2 straight and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. Fitzpatrick looking long. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
To Michael Thomas.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the third quarter. Another big play right there.
Fitzpatrick throwing complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Complete.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook.
Complete to Dalvin Cook. A gain
But
of
they've certainly
9
done a
yards.
nice job spreading the
First
ball
down,
around on this
Green Bay.
drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
52 and 56, 52 and 56.
They'll run with Cook, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Marcus Peters on the coverage.
Check Mike 54. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming.
Love from the gun on third down. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And all the way down to the 29.
That's good.
A big third down play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Taken down.
Well, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the 15. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Those INTs all sting. When you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Cook. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Niners' 41-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
And a Packer first down.
Fitzpatrick on first down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. DeForest Buckner able to record his 5th sack of the season. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes. We're trying to put him on the ground.
A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down. Again, it's Cook. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. Running for it, here's Cook, and he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
First down, Green Bay.
First down, Fitzpatrick. He's going to get this one down to Cook, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Dalvin Cook.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Fitzpatrick. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help stomp this one away. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown,
Dalvin Cook. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Fromm off of play action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's get that ball, dude. Let's get that ball right here.
Throwing again. Love. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything.
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30.
Well, he's definitely a big target out there, listed at 6'4", and he used every one of those extra inches to go up and make that catch.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Don't be scared of it.
Love from the gun, going for it all. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Justin Jefferson, the rookie, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Marcus Peters on the coverage.
Working out of the gun. Love. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down.
It's going to be a long day. That's going to be a long day. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check, 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 check. Slice, 97. Hey, watch out. Check. Ready, go. Line 54. All day. Ready.
On 4th down, Love. He'll buy some time right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble, but all is well. 1st down. They'll run here with Taylor. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Taylor, the ball carrier, brought down at the 2-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up
now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. And that'll set them back 5. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for Green Bay, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they'll get a few days to savor this one before they take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against